I want to talk about deprivation and feeling like you're missing out in sobriety, that by not drinking, not allowing yourself to do that, it's never going to feel good, it's just going to feel miserable and hard and yuck. As you have probably already figured out, when your brain goes to that place, staying on track with your alcohol-free goals gets really hard. You feel like you're not going to be able to keep up with this, so what's the point in trying? It feels as if you are signing up to a lifetime of feeling miserable and being deprived. It makes me feel sad just thinking about that, because it's not true. I want to offer you a reframe on this if you're stuck with this. Everything I do at the Sober School, and particularly on my course and with the women I work with, everything is about changing the way you think about alcohol-free living. Because if you stop drinking, but you hold on to those crappy, unhelpful thoughts, sobriety does feel horrible. Alcohol-free living, it isn't about just putting the booze down or getting by on willpower alone. To feel good, you've got to really look at your inner self-talk and learn how to manage your mind. So today, let's talk about this "I feel so deprived" thought that comes up so often, because it is a really disempowering one that can just run havoc around your mind if you let it do its own thing unsupervised. So, here's the thing I want to tell you. I think many of us get confused between deprivation and restriction. And there is a really important difference between the two of them. When you are restricting yourself from something, that's actually self-care. That is you choosing to do what you need to do in order to go and get the results and the life that you want. And if you think about this, we restrict ourselves all the time in life. You restrict yourself from snapping at your boss and telling them what you really think, because guess what? You don't want to deprive yourself of a job. So it's not deprivation to keep your thoughts to yourself. You are just restricting yourself from something that you will probably go on to regret the next day anyway. Likewise, I think most people watching this video just have one partner at a time. But none of us walk around thinking, God, I'm so deprived. I can't believe I can only have one partner. I can no longer sleep with anyone I want to. This is just so depriving. We don't think about that because we value our relationships and the one that we're in. Here's another example. I really like ice cream, but I restrict myself to eating it a few times a week in the evening. I don't have it for breakfast, as much as the childlike part of me would love that, because if I did that, I'd be depriving myself of the energy I need to get through the day. I know I'd just have a sugar crash and then feel terrible. Same thing with watching TV. I work from home, so I could bring my laptop over to the sofa and watch TV all day. But I restrict myself from doing that because I don't want to deprive me or anyone I work with from my best work. And I know I can't do my best work whilst watching daytime TV. Can you see how restriction is an everyday thing? It's just a series of things that you choose to do or not do to set yourself up for success and get the results you want in life. And it's all a choice. It's important to remember that. You get a say in all of this. You know, you don't have to go out to work and you don't have to do your job properly or meet your deadlines. But if you'd like money in your pocket and a certain quality of lifestyle, you will probably choose to go to work and meet your targets and all the rest of it. It's exactly the same thing with alcohol. You don't have to quit drinking, so don't go telling yourself that you do. But you can choose to stop, or you can choose to carry on. You can choose to deal with the consequences of alcohol if you want to, and some people will want to do that. But you might want to make a different choice. I know if you're watching this video, you're at least thinking about that. So The next time that whiny voice pops into your head and starts telling you how depriving and awful it's going to be not to be able to drink, I invite you to do two things. First of all, remind yourself that you are not truly being deprived of anything. No one has taken alcohol away from you. Every single day we get choices in what we do and don't want to do. And right now you're choosing not to drink because that's going to help you achieve your goals for your health, your happiness, and your overall well-being. You are choosing that, and it's a great choice. The second thing to remind yourself of is what deprivation really is. True deprivation is you continuing to drink over every uncomfortable emotion. True deprivation is you never figuring out how to manage your life properly or learning how to feel better about yourself. True deprivation is being reliant on a drug like alcohol and then feeling too hungover to do the things that you wanted to do or you promised to do and being left in a pool of regret and shame. That is true deprivation, when you are being deprived of the life that you deserve. So, have a think about the choices you want to make for yourself, and then scroll down, leave a comment for me, and let's have a happy and hangover-free week ahead.